Hi guys, Steve up at the property, and this week we're going to look at clearance issues with the driveway. Now, for those of you that have been with us for a while, know that the plan is, in these woods back here, to build a house. I actually purchased a couple of years ago a modular house, a new one, to be built, dragged up the driveway, and placed in these woods here out in front of the pond. And I selected that area because it had a nice view. I got electricity, as you can see right there, that's the electricity pole. That's the second to last pole, and the wires shoot off into these woods to go to where the old cabin is. The plan is to take out the last pole that has the transformer on it, put the transformer on this pole, and then the utility company said they would trench for us up to 200 feet from that pole. So where the build site is, it's about 200 feet. Now, new development, as you also know, I've been having a problem with the modular home people in that I bought this, oh, I'm going to say March of 2021? 2022, I think. And they said that the house would be up for me by springtime of the following year. So about a year's time to build the house. And what that entails is finding the build site, clearing the land, doing the septic system, building the house. Well, spring of 2024 came and went. No, I'm sorry. So it was supposed to be up in spring of 2023. That's right. So in March of 2022, they said give it a year and it'll be done by the end of that spring. Spring came and went, summer came and went, fall, winter, and here we are. It's June of 2024 and no house. Got into a little bit of a tussle. Not really a tussle. I had to go there, I had to sit in their offices, I had to find the owner, and lo and behold, finally, last week or so, they finally came up to do measurements, meet with the excavator, and plan, I guess, the build out. And I still haven't heard from him what they came and did. But anyway, progress is being made. It's been over a year since I've done any cutting of trees, but trees grow, new limbs grow, and in order for the modular home pieces to come up the driveway, the guy gave me a general guideline of 16 feet wide. I think it's 14 feet 2 inches high. And so I cobbled together a couple of 2x2s so it's easy to carry. And I walk up and down the driveway to make sure I got enough clearance. So what I'm going to do today, since I haven't done this in a year, is just go down the whole driveway again. Now, where you see my stump burn barrel down there is pretty much where the turn-in is going to be to, for the driveway to the house. That's going to be less than 200 feet from that telephone pole. So I'm going to start there and work my way all the way out to the front gate. Well, walked up and down that part and that seemed to be all clear. All right, we'll move the truck up a little bit. I got show the equipment. Got my gloves, my helmet with the screen, chainsaw, pole saw, and the ladder, because I got a good amount of reach with that pole saw, but if I got to get high, that ladder's a great help. All right, let's move down a little bit further and see what we got. Little limbs on that tree, they're teeny, but you know what, I don't want these modular home pieces being brought up this driveway. It may be a little limb, who knows, maybe the house doesn't get up here in another 6 months. Those limbs get a little thicker, they grab a hold of a piece of shutter, piece of vinyl siding or something and rip it off. I can't deal with that, so I'm just going to snip those off. One thing I didn't bring was my pruning shears, so I'm going to run back to the garage, get them. I don't want to waste the batteries on the pole saw or the chainsaw with that. That's it. You know, it's usually a good idea to wear the helmet with the face screen when you're cutting limbs that are higher than your head. But it's hot out here, and I saw where the limbs were, so I took a little chance so as not to sweat so much. All right, let's keep on going. Again, we got a little limb right there. It's outside the 16-foot zone, but I might as well trim it. There are these little saplings growing alongside the road here, and they don't represent a problem now, but I'm eventually just going to wipe out. You know, I'm going to go like 10, 15 feet, and you could tell these big trees are fine, but everything to the right side of those big trees, I'm going to cut down these trees. I'm going to keep it clear. I want to be able, if ever I need like a truck to come up here to deliver stuff, I want people to look up and down this driveway and say, yeah, okay, that's fine, we can go up there. You know, people that are delivering stuff, delivering equipment, you know, they'll look for us, oh, I don't know, looks a little sketchy, and then all of a sudden I can't get what I need. So not now, but maybe next year in the fall, the winter, I'll start clearing all this out. All right, let's keep on going. All these small branch stuff you see me cutting down, I'll be picking them up and throwing them in the burn barrel. For right now, I'm just going to leave them let them dry out. Okay, we got a couple of limbs that are hanging, and you know, it's just right at the end of the 2x2. So they're hanging down exactly 14 feet 2 inches over the driveway. Now, it probably would do nothing, but it bothers me. So I'm gonna break out, I'm gonna back up down there, get the ladder, and use the pole saw because it's hanging. So the limb is connected to the tree, probably like, 30 feet in the air. So I'll cut as much of it so it won't be a problem. And also, got a lot of these weeds growing along the side of the road that they're like 2 or 3 feet high. So I got the string trimmer. I'll probably come. I came up here the other day with the ride-on mower, and I cut the lawn weeds on the side of the road. But if you go, like 4 feet, 5 feet off the road, you start running into a lot of rocks, and quite frankly, I don't want to have to start changing a lot of blades on that thing, or breaking anything for that matter. So I'll use the string trimmer on that. It'll probably take, make quick work of it, and let's get at those limbs. Oh, of course, the limbs I cut, I got hung up on something else. It just wanted in the worst way to figure out a way to fall on me, drag me off the ladder. But I got it down. A little awkward maybe, but I got the limb, and again, I'll leave it on the side of the road. The deer will love to eat the leaves. They do that all the time. Last year they were following me around, just eating everything I was cutting down. And come the fall time, when it's a little more dry, I'll just stick it in the burn barrel. All right, let's keep on moseying down the road. Another one that's just on the perimeter, but I'm gonna cut it just to be safe. Okay, that one was, I had to reach up a little bit for it, but I didn't want to break out the ladder. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Okay, a few little saplings sticking up, and this is a bend in the road right here. If they're going to be taking up modular home pieces, they may have to swing out wide. So I favored this side to make sure nothing was sticking out. All right, just gotta make it around the rest of this bend and a straight shot to the gate. All right, we're in the home stretch. All right, we got a big dead tree leaning over, so I'm just gonna take the whole thing down. Okay, that one's been long dead. It shattered pretty good. I'm gonna hack it up somewhat into some pieces, and like I said, I'll leave it on the side of the road, and I'll eventually pick all the stuff up and throw it in a burn barrel. All right, guys, I measured the front of the gateway here, and all this is clear. 16 feet wide, 14 feet 2 inches high. I am going to get the weed whacker and take care of some of those weeds that are growing up kind of high on the side of the road up there. But other than that, it looks good, ready for the mobile home parts to come up if that ever happens. Yeah, it will, just probably not for a couple of months yet. So thanks for coming along for the ride, and I'll catch you next time.